Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
What up? It's your boy Vitch for Life, and we are back with more Final Fantasy 16. After that last heavy hitting episode, we return to bring you some more. Won't get into details of what happened, but for those who've been watching, it's getting dark, it's getting interesting, and as always, the fantasy is just getting more intriguing. If you have not done so already, please make sure you like and of course subscribe to your boy. All of that helps support the channel, helps improve the content, helps me crank out more videos for you. That being said, let's get into the Final Fantasy 16. And we're now back here at the new Hideaway. Otto is still alive, which is cool. And then we're gonna find out what else has changed since then.
Last I saw, he was in the mess, as always.
As always, okay.
Welcome back, Sid. Finish with that log so we can call it.
I love how everyone just calls him Sid.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosnus. I expect he'll be in the mess.
I know that's the mess hall, but still weird to call it the mess.
Look, it's Sid.
Staying long this time?
That's funny, I feel like I'm a celebrity and I have not done anything.
All operations
Alright,
are
let's go,
suspended
Otto.
until further notice.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks. I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away? None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Got
Understood.
to know the gas, alright.
If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room. Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book. Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Okay. Vivian. Is Vivian part of the original people?
I trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One
If
might
only
say
you
the
knew.
same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable.
Is she a dominant?
To what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Are they gonna give us like a recap?
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambraquois boots.
Damn.
Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline Dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor.
Ugh.
A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind.
So it's like a Cold War situation.
Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran.
4 big power players.
Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain.
Okay.
Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider
Always comes
ourselves
back to
even.
this.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was,
My
adequate.
dog Tomes is still alive. That's
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
crazy, but at the same time, dope. I wonder how the old man was able to come out of that ambush. Man, I probably just threw books at them until they run away. One of the things about this game was the upgrade system. And it's just kind of like you get stuff and it's like, what's the point? Like, I got these swords and it's just like, as soon as I get one, it's like, bam, this one's better. And it's like,
And
oh, okay, I guess I'll go to this one. And it's like, bam, this one's better. And then it's like, oh, okay, I guess I'll go get this one. So you level up quick, you get new swords quick. I mean, yeah. I mean, granted, this is a different type of Final Fantasy game, so I'll cut us some slack, but, you know, I'm just used to having my ish for a little while, and you earn it, you know?
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine.
Damn.
Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Of gods and men.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same, but alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head, but without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less.
Little
I
and
am
less.
sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
That was a
The
interlude.
twins seem well.
Aye. yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
Such a polite dismissal.
Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
All right. Might as well go to the chambers and lay your head down.
Not back a blink, and you're already off solving everyone's
The
problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus.
Oh, he got rid of the brand. I just noticed that.
Have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Interesting.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the tavern.
Makes you wonder why the other people can't get it, but I guess it's a surgery not like they can afford. And Jill is just here chilling in our chambers.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
There's 2 beds here. I'm guessing one's for Jill and one's for him. Interesting. Wall of memories. This is not what they wanted me to do. Okay. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages always arrive, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the Hideaway. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the rocket is summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
Are we gonna attack them?
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the Hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid.
Mm-hmm.
Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear.
Uh-oh, tell him, Jill.
The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and
I guess
ash.
taking out the murder crystal did not really help out or do anything.
But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
So they know about Joshua.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
So they didn't get to formally meet.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
So many questions with that.
To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
It's a goddamn Sid, man. Ugh. That Joshua? No more hooded? He just out and about?
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows.
What is he tasked with doing?
Are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to...
Bro, they're just drinking. Calm down.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
The gathering storm.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
I just want to make sure there's no update there. 45 yards. Can I go out this way? Oh, there's a chest here. Alright. This music, man. I don't like it. It's so dreary. What's going on, Otto?
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing. Complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers, are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Jesus.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
A new quest is nearby. We gotta find the curse breakers. We got a quest that's nearby. This dang ominous music is just playing this shit out. I feel like it's just telling me like, you're about to get some bad news. Buckle up, kiddo. Who's this cloth figure?
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake
So
water
ship
doesn't
cat
agree
we
with it
did.
then.
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts.
This young to them was like lemon targets. That's the second time someone found them up.
Pitch might stave off the rock for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Someone find you pitch.
Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things.
Yo, why you so aggressive? I'm trying to help you, bruh.
Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Alright. Find this man's trees. Flash, thorny thistles at Cordell's Falls. They want me to go here. We're gonna go ahead and do this side quest first. It's all the way down there. I don't recall if there's... I was like, where's Jill at? I don't recall if there's fall damage, and I don't want to find out. So we're gonna do it the hard way.
Easier than felling a forest, I said.
Ooh.
Trees don't have teeth.
Oh, this is fine. Oh boy. Ignition. I ain't talking about R. Kelly ass in the kitchen. Ooh. Damn it. Oh, let's go.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Is it already? I guess this is just the theme music for this place.
Finish with that
Ominously
lot.
sad
Unbox it.
music.
Did you find me some wax?
Oh, we found some wax.
Is one way of putting it.
Here you go, buddy.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as my old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Oh, look at that origin story. Makes it feel like it's nice. We leveled up to 25. It's like red now, which is interesting. Increase attack by 12? Nah, run that shit back, my boy. Badger might +1. Thank you. Let's go Martha's Rest.
What happened here?
Come on.
I don't like how this is looking already.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon. The boys from the garrison might still be nearby.
Let's get you to physical,
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes.
What's
the
the situation?
The Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling.
Culling?
I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
I thought she would disappear, but really the Imperials just came and got her.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
All right. Much different walk than when we last went on it.
If those Orsons touch an hair on Martha's head, I'll kill them all myself.
Oh boy. Oh. Probably selling yourself. Emilio. Vicious. You did not have to do all that. And your answer is yes, I did not. But yet, here we are. Ooh. Slice them. Let's go. Barely broke a sweat.
Look. Up ahead.
Martha?
Martha. Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
Black Shields?
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then They may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
I'd say Martha's a tough one.
Black shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one order of shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
What? It's like we have that whole thing. We're whooping their ass. Ooh. I told y'all ain't want it, man. Oh man.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
This bear is some petrified already. Jesus.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Oh boy.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait,
What about the Reverend?
these two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
Black Shield.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take
Is that
long.
his family motto? Thunder! Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Boom, boom, boom. Sit down, boy. Ooh. There you go. Thunderstorm. Yeah, hard to guard that, huh? We didn't have to whoop their ass like that. I mean, we did, but you know.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Quest complete.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
I hope he is too, man. We'll see.
Found her.
Ugh.
The abbot.
Damn. Guess you can't hope to get Martha and him both
The bearers
out.
died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
What? Oh, him.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
They don't know that he's new Sid.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive?
He's dead.
He's gone.
Absolute massacre.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
It's a leader right there. Alright. I love it, they give me mortal remains. Alright, Torgo. Let's go ahead and get to this casting. What in the moon pie is that? Rank C? He has a bounty on him? Every now and then, Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, more ferocious than most. While fights are always an option, defeating these lower marks can earn them not only renown, but also returns to these graphic new gear upgrade existing items.
Do you think it's spotted us, Bogle? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Funny one, Clive. Ow. I don't like this. Oof. Oof. He bit me?
Nice try.
Ignition. There you go. Oof.
Nice try.
This is a wild match. There you go.
This one.
Make it will. Ooh. Sick 'em.
Too slow.
Ooh.
Nice try.
Ignition. You got Doom. That's Doom. Oh. I need to get out my limit break. Oh. Oh Lord. Let me get out of that. Thank you. Thunderstorm. Lord. Ignition. Like, what in that world is that? This motherfucker just keeps biting me. Enough playtime. Enough playtime. Oh. Almost dead. He just sit his ass down for real though. Doom. Oh. This man pulling out all the stops. Oh. Sick him. Thank you. Notorious Mark, huh? Now he's just a stain.
You didn't see that coming.
Jesus. Oh, what's this over here?
That must be the bridge.
Let's scatter these remains.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
Jill.
What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Oh Lord, please don't tell us a no sick twist of fate. Something happened to Martha. You okay, Martha?
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times, you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable.
We got a whole crew dedicated to this.
Why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
Unpicking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
Gav back, huh?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Oh, Martha. A new quest. Just when I was trying to get out, they bring me back in.
Try not to move.
Oi! You handy with that sword of yours?
Uh-oh.
Of course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Noble?
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos? Fighting bandits?
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Well, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
I would have answered, I'm not going to do that.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us
you're
locals.
the only one that knows that she's in
Don't
danger.
worry. You'll know her when you see her, right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
All right. Why not? Let's get it. Where are they at?
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
Which means we keep going. Oh.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
So they don't put them bandits in a pain of a whole new zip cone or zip code bracket.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their
Great, bro.
wall.
Like that is all you want to do is hang them up.
Around here they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about
Only
we
bad
hurt
guys
you
learn
both?
when these dudes just show up with swords out of nowhere. You don't gotta fight them. Alright. Get him. Ooh. Oh, that's overkill. Imagine you just find this on they just hit you with thunder, bro. I am definitely like shit in my pants and I'm out. New enemies. Ooh. Got the backup. No, not like this. Guess we have a chicken tonight. But Huntsman. Ooh. 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 Yeah, that hurt. Boom. Float too slow to the sun with that one. Oh, ignition. Oh. Oh. Get him.
Get him. All yours, Thomas.
Slow.
Yeah. We making some dents. We making some dents. We making some dents. We making some dents.
Let's try.
Help me, buddy.
Oh. Keep thinking like time that. Okay. All of them. Get him.
Let's try.
Ignition. Give me I say we'll go for all of these motherfuckers until you fall out. Brought all that back up and still got his ass bench press.
You're safe now. White Heart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be.
What? That's his chocobo from back in the day?
Ambrosia.
Wow.
It's you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
then this dude comes in at the
Thought I'd
end.
come and see how you were getting on. Oh, well, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
You about to tell them all the stuff?
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
So what does that mean?
You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Oh, wow. Got the drip back. And an eye patch. That's dope.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry. We'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you.
Oh, do I?
That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am.
We've helped this dude
Pay
before.
me no mind.
Okay.
Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
Thanks, dude.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
The white-winged wonder. Ambrosia tact displayed in Clive's chambers. Oh, okay. Chocobo unlocked. What does that mean? I don't know. After 18 long years, Clive finally reunited with his faithful steed. Hold R free while in the field to summon Ambrosia, and X to mount the Chocobo. Gotcha. Don't know how often I will use that since we don't really need to have Chocobos or need to be out there with one, but good to know that option's there.
Where's Gav?
A new missive has been put.
I hear there's trouble.
Alright, Gav's right there. Let's see what this new missive is before we do anything.
Think it's alright to touch him?
bird by any other name. Forgive my insistence on writing these letters without more time to speak to another person, but for every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer another two apart. I am glad to hear your most unexpected reunion when Ambrose, or should I say Whiteheart, told me once how her chocobo sacrificed herself to protect the night of Phoenix Gate, and so after many years later, we find she has spent her life doing the exact same thing to defend others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? Okay, Jill. Jill, sorry, I need a reason to talk to Clive today. Alright, Gav, what do you got for me?
Clive,
he lost his eye too.
I missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
What?
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming.
We have a chance.
It's time we moved on the mother crystals. Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
So that's where we're heading next.
Exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
His uncle?
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
That man really ain't know this whole time.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Gav's going Gav. Hideaway's got a lot of activity going on. Otto's counter. Find how to take the alien reports pages. This for the hunt board. All located next to Otto.
What are we waiting?
So we got a new quest. Got all these activities. All right, y'all. I think we're gonna call it an episode here. Hope you guys have enjoyed. No, it's not a long episode, but still, just kind of wanted to get a decent exploration to what's going on now in Final Fantasy 16. If you like what you see, make sure you give the boy your like and of course subscribe. All your support helps the channel grow and helps me produce and make more content for you all. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about this Final Fantasy 16. I've been thoroughly enjoying it. It's a lot to take in, but it's been a really great story. I'm invested. That being said, hope y'all have a good one. Until next time, it's your boy Bitch for life. Peace.